don't think anyone's ever told my husband about an elegant sufficiency.
I don't know, Jean, dear. I think you've mentioned it a couple of thousand times over the last 30-odd years.
Thomas will be down in a minute. We're not late, are we?
No, you're all right. I'm early. Got loads of time before we have to be at play school. I just came round to show you I've got these.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we were on the road in no time.
Dad's offered to teach Margaret to drive, Mum.
Good idea.
Something tells me you're going to be a very quick learner, young lady. Especially given the benefit of my enormous experience, eh?
Is this a good idea?
Hmm? Oh, I think he could manage it.
Patricia's still worried about my competence as an instructor. Look, it's just plain silly for Margaret to be paying the ridiculous amounts driving the school's charge when I'm happy to teach her for nothing. Don't you think so, Jean?
Oh, since you've nothing better to do.
In fact, if you've got some spare time now, we could master some of the rudiments.
Can we?
You can't. Margaret hasn't even got a driving licence or anything. Have you?
Oh, I was going to get the farm today to send off for my provisional.
Well, we don't actually have to drive. You know, I could just show you the basics of the gears and the instruments. Can we sit in your car, Patricia?
No. I mean, the thing is, I need it to go to the office so that I can just go straight to an appointment later.
Oh, never mind. We'll use Max's.
Well, hasn't he gone to work, innit?
No, he's at the shops and the petrol station today. But he did say he wouldn't be long, so he'll need his car when he gets back to go to the office.
Oh, no problem. Come on, then. I'll just get my coat. Oh, and we'll need Max's keys, love.
Oh, it's good of him to offer to do this, isn't it?
I suppose he is just trying to be helpful.
Well, he can be when he chooses.
Yeah, of course he can. He knows how useful it would be to me if Margaret could drive.
Quite.
Morning.
Hello, love. You all right?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, flashing, thanks.
Can I say for it?
My dad hasn't left for work yet.
Well, what if he sees me?
Why aren't you at school? Because I want to come with you when you take Leanne to the clinic.
But Dee Dee's taking her. I'm just checking what time she'll need picking up. And anyway, love, that clinic's no place for you.
Well, yeah, but she's my best mate. She's dead scared about having the abortion. Well, she might feel better if I was there.
All right, Lynn. Didn't know you were coming round.
Oh, I wasn't. Just calling to see Dee Dee. See if she fancied a look around the shops later on.
Well, looks like I'm the only one working today, eh? You on the spend, I key to your school.
Remember I told you about the free study time we got for the project?
Of course, yeah, the history thing.
Well, English you said, didn't you?
Oh, what am I like, eh? My memory? English, that's right.
Aren't you going to be late for work, Dad?
I'm waiting for that. Can't go without my cuppa, can I? Have you got time for a quick drink before I get off?
Well, I just want to see Dee Dee, see if we can fix up some shopping for later on. Come back and see you off.
Yeah, and I just want to ask Jackie something.
Morning, girls.
Hiya.
Morning. Hello. Just about to leave for the clinic.
I'm coming with you.
I told her she shouldn't.
Oh, please let her come. I feel better.
What happens if your dad sees you? Oh, well, I think I can keep him busy till you get off. And I'll be there to pick you up this afternoon, all right? If you're sure you still want to go through with this.
No choice, have I?
Right. Better be off then. OK, well, I'll tell your dad you're still chatting to Jackie. Just mind he doesn't see you leave though, eh? Or I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. I wouldn't say no to a cup of coffee.
Hey, I was just going to nip down to Don Dickos to get some sugar. Do anything while I'm there?
Yeah, I might not have enough disposables. Depends what time I set off back to Birkenhead.
Would you have to, all this coming and going? I mean, well, his cough fits in the bedroom, doesn't he?
You mean move in?
Well, we managed at Christmas, didn't we?
I don't want you thinking you've got to ask. I mean, we can just see how it goes.
If that's the way you want to play, I mean, it just saves all this running backwards and forwards, doesn't it, from Birkenhead? But only move in if you want to.
What do you think? All those in favour? Ta-da! You better stock up on nappies then.
Great. Well, what about next week then, eh? Well, will that give you enough time to sort everything out with the landlord?
God, you're keen. Yeah, no problem at all.
Well, what about Barry, eh? Well, what if he has to see the baby? How much will say to him?
I don't know what to do.
Say yeah. Let him satisfy his curiosity, and then he'll leave us alone.
All right, but he's asked for 5 minutes, and that is all he's getting, tell him.
Great. Right, £2 of sugar and 2 ton of disposable nappies, eh? That's a long time since we've done this, isn't it?
Yeah, not kidding. Seems like about 3 lifetimes ago. You're lucky to get me today, actually. It's usually my day for the Chester, so I'm... spend half my life commuting these days.
Oh, you're up nearly.
The request for a rush job must be someone special who's trying to impress.
So, have you any news for me, Terry? What about?
Hello?
Have you spoken to Fran?
Next Friday, I'll just check the appointments.
Yeah, she's upstairs now. She said you can see him for 5 minutes. And when she says 5 minutes, she means 5 minutes, all right?
Yeah, well, that's all I want, sir.
Oh, well, see you tonight, 7:30. Don't be late.
Right, so 10:30 next Friday. Bye. He seems a lot happier these days.
Yeah, and what about you? This Brian fella still treating you right, is he?
He hasn't been around much lately, for business or pleasure.
Doesn't seem to have bothered you too much. I thought you'd wanted to settle down by now, Trace. You know, house, kids and that.
Oh, you mean happy families like the Royals? No, I'm alright as I am. Who needs them? Men or kids?
Right, how much do I owe you then?
£5.
A £5? It's a bit expensive, isn't it? I thought we could sort something out for old time's sake.
Don't know each other anything, do we?
No. Another thing.
On the house, then.
Tell it.
So why are you meeting someone special?
I don't know. I haven't even seen him yet. Hello.
Hiya. You know I believe in earlier, don't you?
Nanny really just got here.
I'm visiting Diana in hospital, remember? Oh, I can't believe she tried to run away with herself. And all over what that Peter Harrison did to her. Poor girl. Still, she seemed a bit brighter last night. Oh, did I tell you? Dee Dee Dixon's opening a florist next door to Ron's.
And I hardly slept for the excitement, Nan.
Well, it'll be just a job for her, won't it? I mean, she's bound to do you a special deal, you know, putting fresh flowers in the shop every week. That's a touch of class.
We've got you for that, Nan.
Never have too much of a good thing, though, can you?
I'll be all right now. It's just through here. Are you sure you don't want us to come in with you?
Look, if you've changed your mind, decided you don't want to go through with it, you only have to say, Leanne.
I've no choice, have I? I've told you my dad would kill me for you.
But your dad might take it better than you think. After all, you're not the first girl your dad's known who's gone into trouble.
No, but it'd be the last as far as my dad's concerned. You don't know what he's like.
Look, all right. I've got to say this once again. They don't call it a termination for nothing. That's what you'll be doing, put an end to a life.
I'm 16, Mrs. Dixon. Hey, put an end to mine.
All right. Now, don't worry. Casey and Lynn will come and pick you up and make sure you get home all right. I'm sorry you can't stay the night at ours tonight, but I'm doing all this behind Mr. Dixon's back. Oh, if anybody had told me I'd be doing this.
Mrs. Dixon? Go ahead.
I really don't think you need worry. I'm sure he'll teach her properly.
You're not worried then about him being so keen to spend time with Margaret?
Good heavens, no.
But I don't understand. You were the one who threw him out in Spain for flirting.
Because I thought he'd take it further than that.
Like he did once upon a time with my nanny, you mean?
Oh, dear, I'm beginning to wish I hadn't told you. The affair with Sandra was years ago.
Maybe I am being a bit hypersensitive.
Just a little. That business with the Spanish cleaner, well, just brought it all back. Throwing him out in Spain taught him a lesson he won't forget in a hurry.
You really think so?
I know so. Your father may not be able to help himself when it comes to charm, but even he's not fool enough to risk his arm with a 19-year-old.
My God, what's he doing? He said they were just going to sit in it. Margaret's got no licence.
I'm sure he's just showing her how to turn on the engine.
Well, I hope so. The car's not insured for her to drive.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello, Frank. Hello, mate. Not long till a big day now, eh? Managed to meet Honest Mallow in a few weeks. Yeah, can't come soon enough for me.
Oh, it'll fly past. You made all the arrangements?
Yeah, well, I've got one problem. See, I asked Terry to be the best man, and then Jimmy jumped in and sort of asked himself. Well, asked him first, though. You'd have to bin Jimmy off.
Yeah, I was going to, and he's gone and bought himself a £300 suit.
What? I'll have to say Terry, then. I know, it's just that I feel dead rotten, you know, after asking him first and that. Got to tell him soon, aren't you?
Yeah. Sooner the better, eh?
Yeah. Right, I better be getting to work. Ta-ra, now. See ya. Mate. Great start to the day seeing you, anyway. Listen, I know it's not one of your regular nights for calling around, but any chance of a bit of tea and telly tonight?
Well, don't suppose my mum will mind doing the kids' tea? Yeah, okay.
Great. See you tonight, then.
Okay.
It'll be all right. It's the end of the close, just to get the feeling. That's right. First gear, let the clutch out slowly. That's right. Bottom gear, let the clutch out gently. There we go. That's good.
Awful sorry. I think that might have been my fault.
Oh, no, I'm really sorry, Mr. Rogers. I think it was my fault.
Let's not be too hasty. I mean, the fault does lie with the vehicle reversing into the road.
Does it? I'm really sorry. It's the first time I've driven, you see, and, well, I know I probably shouldn't have done, but we thought it'd be okay just at the end of the close.
That right, then? So, you're not insured to drive Max's car?
Well, no, but we didn't think it'd matter just to the end of the road.
Just as well there's no serious damage, then.
I wouldn't say that.
Could have a job replacing that, you know, Frank.
Might cost a few bob as well. Collector's items, these cars. But I shouldn't think Max is want to notify his insurance company. Then again, I don't suppose he might cough up himself. Under the circumstances.
Splashed out a bit on this, haven't you?
Yeah, well, best man's got to look the part anyway. I've got the money.
I hope Sinbad appreciates it. Hang on. Be glad when the days start getting longer.
There's a lot to be said for long nights.
Do you hear something out in the passage?
No? Oh, don't worry. It's too early for it to be baddy.
I just sort this lot out for you.
I saw the lights were still on.
Not for much longer. I've been run off my feet.
I was wondering if you'd been to see Diana in hospital yet.
Me nan went in today. I'm going in this evening. She said physically she's okay. She's just very low.
Yeah. I got the feeling her biggest regret was that slashing her wrists hadn't worked.
It must have shaken you up by doing it round at yours.
I suppose she thought I deserved it. I know I didn't rape her, but I do feel responsible.
Well, if you ask me, there's quite a few people responsible. I mean, she did go into that bedroom with you, and Rod's not exactly blameless, is he? Putting in for a divorce and that.
I still feel I should try and help her. But she says she never wants to see me again.
Well, that's probably best. Try and put it behind you both.
So I can stop being a recluse, you mean?
What?
I've been staying indoors all the time recently. This is my effort at getting back into society.
Oh, listen, if you'd been born a corker, you'd be used to people gossiping about you. Face them, they'll forget it.
Nice load to the dryer, Tracy, love.
You?
You've got a nerve coming in here.
Nan.
I was just going.
And you can stay out. And you can stay away from our Diana as well. If I as much as hear that you've been anywhere near that girl...
For God's sake, Nan.
God's got nothing at all to do with it. You're cursed, you are. You're cursed forever for what you did to a lovely girl like Diana.
Don't worry, it'll be all right. All right, well, come on, hurry up, get in, otherwise you'll waste your 5 minutes.
It's all right with you, is it? I thought he'd be smaller than that.
Well, the clinic says he's the right size for his age, don't he, Fran?
Yeah, he's, but I thought he'd be all wrinkly and all that, you know, but... Proper little fella, isn't he? Is he strong enough?
Don't.
Sorry. Well, he seems happy enough. Does he sleep right through at night?
He's pretty good all round.
He likes his food.
He's not a bad eater.
They say he can make colours out at his age, don't they?
Yeah, well, sometimes we jingle that in front of him.
Works, does it?
Yeah, sometimes.
He pulled a face then. Does he get colic?
You what?
I was used to hear my mum going on about it, you know, our Claire had it. Must run in families. Sooner or later, if it though, our Claire's 8 now, isn't she?
Soon goes, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Margaret. That's great. Means I can get these delivered to the clients first thing.
Will you want me in the office tomorrow after I've dropped Thomas off at play school?
Oh, please. There's a mountain of stuff to get through.
Okay. You will tell Max I'm sorry about his car, won't you?
He needn't know. There's no real damage. It's just a slight scratch.
A part that is from the damage to Frank Rogers' car.
Oh, it won't be worth Roger's while asking for the piffling amount that rear light will cost. You mark my words.
Well, if he does, I'll pay for it.
I don't see why you should, especially when it's not your fault.
Making your favourite here, Patsy. Shepherd's pie. Used to call her Patsy when she was a little girl.
Right, well, I think I'll go off and start running Thomas's bath.
No. I'll do that. You relax. Enjoy being at home for a change.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, night, Margaret.
Night, Margaret, dear.
Did you post off that form for your provisional licence?
No, I didn't think there'd be any more lessons after today.
Don't let a minor prank like that put us off. Look, as soon as you're official, we'll start again in earnest, all right? Okay.
Surely he can't mean to go on with this driving lessons thing. Not after this morning's fiasco.
You don't know your father.
Of course I did.
Oh, maybe I should have left you with your hero intact. I mean, it's bad enough you and Max just having us to stay.
Nonsense. I did talk to Max, by the way. He's willing to take on the sale of your Spanish apartment, if that is what you want.
I really don't think it's a good idea for us to go back to Spain to live. I've decided that your father's propensity to wander is easier to curb in a cold climate. And he had his interests and hobbies here to keep his hands busy.
Well, if you really do want to come back and live here. Max did say, though, that he didn't think you'd get the 60,000 that you paid for the Spanish apartment.
Be that as it may, it will at least release our capital so that we can buy here again in England.
Yeah, but not enough to buy us up market as you were used to when you lived here before, Mum.
Well, we must cut our cloth. It's a small price to pay for me to have peace of mind where your father's concerned. Maybe Max could help us find somewhere new to live. He must be sick of having us here.
Max? He loves having you here. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't know what else to do. She seemed fine when we left the clinic. And halfway home in the taxi, she went white as a sheet.
Well, we couldn't take her to Wales, Mrs. Dixon. And Mum and Dad would know something was wrong.
I know you're worried about Ron finding out, but... Well, I hadn't the heart to just dump her at the end of a road. And I'm afraid ours is a full house.
Don't worry about Ron. I'll think of something to say to him. You go upstairs and get into Jackie's bed. Will you help her, Katie? I'll be up in a minute.
Thanks, Mrs. Dixon.
She looks terrible.
I think it's the anaesthetic that's knocked her for 6. She just needs to sleep it off.
I'll have to get her to ring her mum and dad and tell her she's stopping over at ours. Do you think she's well enough to speak to them?
Well, if it means not having to face her parents and explain the state she's in, yeah.
Be all right. She'll be bunked up with our Jackie.
I wonder how often this happens, eh? Kid leaves home in the morning to go to school. Walks back in again at tea time, having had something as terrible as an abortion happen to her. Without her parents ever knowing.
I can't believe I'm a part of all this.
Well, we had no choice. The girl was ready to kill herself.
Yeah, but was she? We hardly know anything about her.
We couldn't take that risk.
No, we couldn't. But if Ron ever found out, I'd have a job explaining it to him.
Oh, Frank, hi.
Hi, Dee. Thought it was you I saw when I was parking the car.
Oh, Katie's upstairs.
With Jackie.
You're chatting.
I was just making sure you come back to ours for your tea.
Yeah. Just come in now.
So, you two spend up, did you?
No, we didn't see anything we liked, did we, Dee? Round the shops.
Oh, no, we just...
sat and drank coffee in there.
Well, as long as you enjoyed yourselves. Right, I'll go and get the chip pan on the go. See you, Dave.
See ya. OK, I'll get Katie. Oh, I hate lying to him.
Oh, I know what you mean. Len, you are sure we've done the right thing?
Well, as sure as I can be. Anyway, it's over and done with now. It looks like she got away with it.
I can't think who that'll be this time of night. Oh, all right, Sinbad, what can I do for you?
Listen, I'm sorry about this. I just wanted to... Oh, hang on, you busy? I can come back anyway.
No, you're all right. Here's my capacity as best man. Sorry, I've got to show you.
Well, it's that I came to see you about, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, I've already been busy in that department, haven't I, Fran?
What? Yeah.
Hang on a minute, I'll sort of show you.
Right. Oh, lovely little thing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Is it your little boy, then, yeah?
Yeah.
You're dead lucky having a little bonny kid like him, is he, Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sinbad, what do you think about that? Oh, my gob dropped as well when she told me the price.
Cost a bomb, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I've got to look the part, haven't I? I'm the best man. What's the matter? Don't you like it?
No, it's not that. It's great, it's just, well, we should have spent so much, you know.
Better watch out, Sinbad. The best man's going to be looking better than the groom.
Well, mind you don't go creasing it, Terry. Let me ring it back up for you.
So, now you know I'm all kitted out. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. No, it's just that... Well, I just want to make sure you were all right with the date and that, you know. I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do. I don't want you to feel put on, you know.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm not going to double group myself, am I?
No, it's just that... well, you know, I wouldn't be upset if you did have something else, you know.
It's all right. You can rely on me.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh. You must be nervous. Must think I'm going to forget about his wedding. Look, we did say 5 minutes, didn't we?
Right, well, I'm on my way then. And, look, I know things are there, and if he ever needs anything...
No, not from you. Not ever.
Look, I only meant, you know, don't let him go short of anything when you only need to ask.
Nothing's changed, Barry. He's survived up till now without you seeing him. And I'll make sure he survives the rest of his life without even knowing you exist.
Anyway, thanks very much for letting me see him.
Come on. At least that's over and done with.
Barry Grant. He does it for me, you know. He does. Anyway, Brookside is back tomorrow at 1:30.
Coming up this afternoon, Judge Judy's at 3 o'clock. Ricky Lake is back at 3:30 with a lie detector for Love Cheat.
Now, today we've been talking about a couple of newspaper stories. One is about people getting angry. We want to know what makes you angry. Please phone us or email us. But the other story is about the morning after pill being given to teenagers in schools. And we've had a couple of phone calls about that. Susan Shaw says, I feel that the distribution of the morning after pill in schools is a very good idea, as long as it's administered properly. Doctors need to be consulted on all cases. I think that it will help decrease the growing rates of teenage pregnancies.
That's a fair point.
I think it's a fair point. But Claire